In a historic vote, the US House of Representatives has put weeks of market uncertainty and brinkmanship behind it, agreeing to lift the US government borrowing limit in a rare bipartisan vote. The debt deal, which still has to clear the Senate and be signed off by the President, also identifies $2.1 trillion in federal spending cuts over the next 10 years. Lateline's Washington correspondent Craig McMurtry reports.
After all the rancour,
Ayes are 269, the nays are 161.
Weeks of gridlock over lifting the US debt limit ended under a gavel. It was the climax of a day of frantic head counting. A handshake outside the Republican Party room signalled they had the numbers. The Speaker brushing off criticism from 2012 Republican presidential hopefuls.
Listen, I've got a big job to do here. Those running for president have their own aspirations. My goal is to get this bill passed.
John Boehner also had to calm Republicans angry about $350 billion in defence cuts.
This is the best defence number we're going to get. And frankly, if we don't pass the bill, it's pretty clear to me what will happen is the defence number will go down.
Republican power brokers worked hard to limit the number of Tea Party-aligned Conservatives voting no.
Truth of the matter is, this doesn't go far enough for Conservatives. You can't cut far enough or soon enough for members of Congress like myself.
Those individuals came to Congress to actually change the way Washington works and end the days where we continue to spend money we don't have. We're about doing that. Does it go all the way to where we want it? No.
The White House sent the Vice President to Capitol Hill to placate furious Democrats.
What's the package about? It's all about cutting, cutting, cutting.
I feel betrayed by the Republicans and their greedy policies.
After the meeting, Joe Biden emerged smiling.
I thought it was a good meeting, and I feel confident that this will pass.
Adding to the sense of occasion, Democrat Gabby Giffords made an emotional return to Congress. Still recovering from a gunshot wound, she voted for the compromise to end the debt crisis. In the end, it was a comfortable margin. Half the House Democrats voted for it, while 66 Republicans defied their party leaders, saying no. The US Senate votes tomorrow.
I never count my votes until they're cast, so I'm hopeful.
If, as expected, the Senate says yes, the US federal borrowing limit will go up to more than $16 trillion. The debt deal should land on the President's desk for signing within hours of the Treasury deadline.
We unnecessarily sent the message around the country and the globe that the United States might, in fact, default on its obligations for the first time in its history.
In the end, enough disappointed Democrats and reluctant Republicans decided they couldn't let the US economy go over a cliff. Craig McMurtry, Lateline.